WDTN, the station that's working for you. This is 2 News Now.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome in. So happy to have you. You are starting off your week on the right foot with us. Thank you so much for joining us for 2 News Now on this marvelous Monday. I didn't even have to think about that one, Kayla. I am your host, Alexis Bellamy. Across from me is 2 News anchor, Kayla Ferris. Kayla, good morning.
Hi, Alexis. How are you?
So you liked my marvelous Monday?
It was good. It was good.
I said that only because I cannot think of an M word that would fully embody exactly how windy it is outside. If it was Wednesday, I'd be perfectly able to say this totally wild, windy Wednesday. But no, nothing embodies a windy M. But that's what we're dealing with out there. If you guys have stepped outside, if you've been awake over the past couple hours, you've heard it. The wind is just roaring out there. So we're going to find out a little bit more about what we are up against today. Storm Team 2 meteorologist Jamie Jarosik is with us to break down exactly how long this bad hair day, this bad everything day is just going to stay with us. Jamie, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. We had a line of thunderstorms come through last night too, and that had some pretty strong wind. We had a couple of warnings with it, and you can see the dark blue icons here are the wind gust reports, many of them around 60 miles an hour or greater. And then we have the light blue icons, which indicate some actual wind damage. Now, most of that is trees down, but up in Darke County, we did have a report of some structural damage to a barn. Here's a look in Trotwood right now. We have lots of clouds out there. You can see the wind shaking the camera, blowing the flag. It is just gusty, and it's going to stay that way throughout the day. So we are not going to see these winds die down anytime soon. Right now, it is 30 degrees in Union City. It's 32 in Minster and Eaton, 34 Fairborn and Springfield. So it's gotten a lot colder, and we're going to stick with the cold, windy conditions right on through the afternoon. Winds will be gusting 35 to 45 miles per hour. So we still could have some tree limbs come down, perhaps a power outage or two across the region with those winds. They're not going to be as strong as they were yesterday or even on Friday, but still could do some damage. And we also have some snow working in. You could see scattered snow showers. We did have rain earlier, but with the cold air moving in, everything is transitioning over. And temperatures are going to stay in the 30s all day. There will be very little change. We're going to take a look in your forecast on how long it's going to stay this winter-like coming up in just a bit.
Winter-like. That's almost perfect. Well, not perfect, because we don't want that right now during March.
Yeah.
And my eye truly, Jamie keeps going to, what is this, 2 o'clock, 35, 34 degrees in the snow, these little flurries, potential, right? Is that what you said for us? Potentially, maybe later today?
I think everybody has a decent chance at seeing some snow today. It was flurrying when I just came in a few minutes ago. So.
Alexis trying to alter the
forecast. I want to say I misheard you so bad, but I know I didn't. Thank you, Jamie. We'll have that full look from you in just a few minutes. I'll make sure I hear it all correctly then. But we're diving right into your top stories this morning. Listen to this. So 6 service members are dead after the U.S. military plane crashed in Iraq. 3 of those 6 service members killed in that crash, we have identified them as service members from right here in Ohio. We've learned the names of those National Guard airmen. So 38-year-old Captain Seth Koval was an aircraft commander with 19 years of service. He lived in Stoutsville in Fairfield County. 28-year-old Technical Sergeant Tyler Simmons lived in Columbus and was a boom operator. 30-year-old Captain Curtis Angst was a KC-135 pilot with 10 years of service under his belt. He also lived in Columbus and graduated from Wilmington High School. Now, the city of Wilmington has sent out a press release remembering him and his family's positive impact on people in that community, adding that the funeral arrangements will be made soon. Governor Mike DeWine ordered all flags to be flown at half-staff today, and we know those flags will remain there until the funeral for these airmen.
Yes. In other news, Alexis, 4 teenagers are now facing charges after allegedly starting a fire inside of an abandoned nursing home in Xenia. Officials say it happened around 6:30 on Saturday night on North Monroe Drive. Police were tipped off by a 911 call that a group of boys ran from the scene to Shawnee Park. And when police arrived, they arrested the 4 boys who are now all facing charges for arson and breaking and entering. And the damages to the building are estimated to be around $100,000.
Yeah, it was a lot of damage. I remember the response that this drew when this first happened, too. Hearing about it, Kayla, it was really massive. And moving on this morning with all of the St. Patrick's Day celebrations this weekend, you guys are picking up. They're starting. Oh, my gosh. Law enforcement is preparing to keep people safe. So the Miami Township Police Department is partnering with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration for a St. Patty's Day blitz. You heard that correctly. So officers will be on extra patrol units until Tuesday, making sure no one is drinking and driving. And it's a busy time for local bars, as we know. State agencies say they also want to make sure that no one underage slips through the cracks. So those are few things that, law enforcement is going to be on the lookout for. In fact, we are going to hear from the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office on how they are planning to keep people safe today. That's our guest in just a few minutes ahead of St. Patrick's Day. Kayla, busy time.
Yes, we're looking forward to that. Also, speaking of looking forward to things, March Madness is finally here. It's here. And we are breaking down who has a ticket to the big dance. Miami University's return to March Madness will start right here in Dayton. The Red Hawks earned an at-large bid to the NCAA tournament during Selection Sunday. After a perfect 31-0 regular season, Miami will meet SMU for the number 11 seed in the first four on Wednesday at UD Arena. Also headed that way is Ohio State's men's basketball team. This is the first time since 2022 that they have headed to the tournament. Wow, the Buckeyes earned the number 8 seed and will face the number 9 seed TCU on Thursday in Greenville, South Carolina, in the first round in the East region, with the tip-off time still to be announced. Stay tuned for that. Finally, the Raiders are rolling into the big dance as a 14th seed after dominating their way through the Horizon League this season. Selection Sunday, Wright State set to face 3rd seed Virginia in the first round of the NCAA tournament on Friday at 1:50 in Philly. Also, shameless plug. My college is playing today. Howard University is playing today.
Ooh, I like that plug.
They're in town. We're in town. Go Bison.
Woo, I love that. Good job, Kayla. We'll allow it. But we're sticking with our sports news this morning. You guys, check this out. For the 25th consecutive year, we're looking forward. March Madness will tip off right here in the Gem City. We're just talking about it. UD Arena got its annual makeover in preparation to host the NCAA first 4 games. There are also plans to help welcome the first 8 teams to Dayton, including a band and a red carpet event. Who doesn't love a red carpet, right?
I don't know. I do.
I would love that. That sounds fun. They deserve it, too. This has been a lot of hard work coming. So organizers say this has been a team effort to pull off, of course. The field of 68 is officially set with Wright State. We just said Miami and Ohio State. Hearing their names called on Selection Sunday. The madness is set to get underway at 6:40. Very exciting stuff to look forward to. Okay, so we've talked about sports, but now we are looking ahead, you guys. I want to talk about the Oscars. So looking back and kind of looking ahead. Your react to that question for this morning is, what was a highlight for you from last night? What was a personal favorite from your time watching the 2026 Oscars? I have several. Since I have more than one, I will just share mine. And it's not what you may think. I know, Kayla, your probably I can assume yours is probably the same as mine, which is something Sinners related. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get the chance to watch the Oscars for the whole thing because I anchored the morning show.
Yes, you were asleep.
My favorite part happened in the first hour, which is the part I watched. So
the Sinners tribute, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I saw Misty, I was like,
Misty at the end.
My gosh. They got Misty Copeland out of retirement to do this. This is perfect.
And I kind of wanted to see them pan the camera to Timothy Chalamet, but they decided not
to do that.
But
here's
I
another
wanted
one
to
of my
see
favorite
his face
parts.
because that was kind of crazy. No.
Yeah, it was.
Crazy.
And I'm happy she showed. But there was another one of my favorite parts, Michael B. Jordan getting for Best Actor. He absolutely deserved it.
Yes,
and
he deserved 2.
He deserved 2. He
for
should
Smoke
have.
and Stack. So good.
One of my other real quick is seeing Anne Hathaway and Anna Wintour. Oh my gosh, present just making fun of The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I could go on.
Something's
but anyways,
coming. Something's
yes,
brewing.
so excited. You guys, scan the QR code, get in on the conversation. What was your favorite part of the Oscars 2026? Kayla and I have rattled off our moments. We want to hear from you. We'll circle back to that in just a few minutes. But for now, we are looking to the day ahead. We touched on it just a little bit ago. That wind, that is a major factor for today. If you are already outside about to get your day started, you need to know what you are up against. And to tell us a little bit more about what she's seen this morning, 2 News reporter Avery Feldman is here this morning. She's joining us live after being out in those elements this morning. Avery, how was it? Good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. It was good. If you can tell, I have my hair up in a ponytail.
Smart.
It's very windswept right now.
Very smart. So where were you this morning?
We were in Dayton near the hospice on Wilmington Avenue, and that street actually had gotten totally blocked off for hours this morning because of high waters and floods. You can kind of see there too. There's a lot of power outages going around around the area. So there was a lot of lights that were blinking, flashing, or just totally off. And then,
Wow.
yeah, a lot of the road
Wow.
closures
Crazy
and
video.
lots of trees down in the roads and everything. So, yeah.
And Avery, you kind of touched on it, and I know we were monitoring it this morning. There are tons of people still in the Miami Valley with their power out right now, thousands of people. So you had some tips this morning about what people could do if their power went out. Share one or two.
Yeah. So there was 80,000 roughly over the weekend that
Wow.
were out of power. And then I think now it's down, I think Kayla would know, is around
Yeah.
like
Around
5,
2,000.
2? Okay,
Yeah.
2,000 now.
It's significantly less, but still quite a few people
Okay, yeah.
without power.
Yeah, but they were definitely saying in case of a power outage, be prepared for that all day today. Have a safety kit with you, whether keep it in your car, with you at home or at school. Try to know what to do in those situations. Have a plan in place. And in that safety kit, you should have, you know, a bunch of water, non-perishable food items, flashlights, phone chargers. Always keep your phone charged. I'm not one of those people who keeps their phone low all the time.
Good
I
for
like
you.
to have it at like 100%
Yep,
max.
I'm the
That's
same
good.
way.
You're better than me.
Get
I'm
like
the same
Let
way.
me
terrible
exit
anxiety about
this
that.
conversation because my phone be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not how I like to run things. But keep your phone charged. That's very important as well. Flashlights, batteries, you name it.
And Avery, before we let you go, did you see anybody out as they were, cleanup is underway, as people still saw some of the weather from, not too long ago. Did you see anyone out this morning trying to start kind of cleaning things up, getting it together? Because some of this damage really is just insane. This is in a crazy shot to me, what looks like this, the top of this ottoman or the shed just on top of this roof here.
Yeah, there was a lot of barn damage and shed damage back out when we had gone on Friday out. There was a bunch of that kind of stuff. This morning it was more like tree branches and like debris.
Yeah.
So a lot of like trash cans kind of blew over in the way. So a lot of people were kind of sweeping that up. But yeah.
Small stuff. Okay. Wow. And you were out there all morning. Okay. We'll let you get out of the wind. You did a great job this morning, Avery. Thank you so much for breaking that down for us. It is 11:12 now. We are going to take a quick break. When we get back, we have that full look of weather that we promised. We're going to learn how long those high winds are going to stick with us and guidance from the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office ahead of St. Patrick's Day. How to stay safe. Don't go away.
Hi, I'm Dan, the owner of Universal Windows Direct of Dayton. This is Bowie. He's been sniffing out the hottest summer deals just for you. For a limited time, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Get $250 off for patio doors and entry doors, $1,500 off for roofing, and $2,000 off for siding. Plus this week, 24 months interest-free financing for all products. Summer savings are heating up. Hurry, give us a call and lock them in.
Universal Windows Direct.
Welcome back, everybody. We have a spectacular piece of video to show you. We're going to get into it before we jump into that Storm Team 2 forecast. Take a look at this, you guys. We know we were 2 for 2 in girls' state finals games on Saturday. Boom, indeed. Chaminade Julian and St. Henry both taking home titles. But this is an incredible piece of video that we just had to share, and it actually holds a special home in one of our hearts, in Jamie's hearts. Right, Jamie?
Absolutely. Yeah, that was Kayla Thornton. My daughter used to play basketball with her, from 3rd grade on until, I think my daughter played until she was a sophomore. And we just, grew up watching these girls play together, Lena, Nico.
Look
I
at
know,
that.
it was just
This
so
was
amazing.
amazing.
That is so sweet. And
That shot was great.
You guys see Jamie up there in the
breathtaking.
bleachers?
No, we just missed her.
I
Really.
was there.
What was this like, Jamie?
Oh,
This
it was
is
crazy.
crazy.
I mean, it was so cool for this to happen, here at UD Arena. It wasn't like they had to go to Columbus to play a state title. They got to do it here in front of all their fans. That's I can see their siblings in the crowd there. So it was just so special.
Yeah.
And fantastic for this group of girls who are going out as, seniors that have played together since 3rd grade. This is just so cool.
That's beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Congrats to all of
Yeah.
them.
Kayla's can
That-
do no wrong.
I love
Me
that
and
video.
Kayla
They
Thornton
did
will be the
good.
first to tell you.
No wrong. Thanks, Jamie. Okay,
Right.
let us fix our minds and look ahead to what we've got coming up outside. You said the wind is not our only problem right now.
No, we've got some snow showers as well today. So it is just going to be, we're back to the cold, the snow, winter weather. Right now it's very windy, and we're expecting gusts to continue to stay up around 40 miles per hour today. Much colder temperatures are just going to kind of hang in the 30s. And we're dealing with scattered snow showers. Some of them could actually reduce visibility at times. We saw that a little bit already this morning. So just be careful if you're out driving around. Right now, winds are gusting to 37 miles per hour here in Dayton, 39 in Muncie and Cincinnati. And Lima has wind gusts to 40 miles per hour with Toledo at 41. I'll look at our temperatures over the next 12 hours. Again, pretty steady, at least through the rest of this afternoon. In the 30s, little recovery back up to maybe 35, and then we do see readings falling off this evening back down into the 20s. So it will be another cold one tonight with lows dropping into the teens, right around 18 for Dayton, Springboro, Troy, Urbana, Springfield, 17 for Greenville, Bellefontaine, and Salina. Here's the big picture, our satellite radar loop. We have low pressure over Michigan. A cold front has already come through. We had the storms out ahead of that front and now the snow back behind it. So that's what we'll be dealing with the rest of the day. These scattered snow showers that really aren't going to amount to a whole lot of accumulation. But again, heavy bursts will fall, and especially going beyond sunset is when the roads could get a little slick. So tomorrow early morning, we may still be dealing with a little bit of that. It's not going to be like that all day. It does dry out going through lunchtime, and even some sunshine breaks through the clouds in the afternoon. So today we are cloudy and windy and much colder with scattered snow showers and temperatures hanging in the 30s. Tonight, we're down to 18 with a few snow showers. Any accumulation will be a half inch or less. And then tomorrow, some morning flurries, otherwise mostly cloudy and cold with a high of 29 degrees. In your Storm Team 2 7-day forecast, so a cold St. Patrick's Day. Wednesday, we'll even have the chance for a few more snow showers. But check out the first day of spring on Friday. We've got mostly cloudy conditions, but 65 degrees. That will feel wonderful. And Saturday, up near 70.
I guess we can just look forward to the weekend.
And
Right.
Jamie, you said check out spring. That's all I've been doing is looking ahead to the spring weather. So that was easy to do. And I noticed the leprechaun, he doesn't have any. He's not getting snowed on or anything. He just missed it, it looks like. He's
But
just
he
happy
He's
and
cold.
dancing.
He might have a flurry in the morning.
shivering.
Okay,
but
okay. As
that's
long as we
about
don't
it.
miss him. All right, good to know. Thank you so much, Jamie.
Okay.
Okay, speaking of green, Kayla, look at this, you guys. I know people get excited for this every time they do it, every year.
It's a good vibe.
It is a good vibe.
Yeah. Chicagoans line the streets to see the city's iconic river turn green to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, of course. And you guys see this every year. You know what
Every
it is,
year,
but it's still cool to
It's
look
still
at, right?
super cool. But if I'm dealing with Chicago, I don't know if I can stand out there and just kind of watch. This is a good view. I can watch
I don't
from a
know.
hotel room or
yeah,
something.
This is cute.
And it's always something to remember is it's always environmentally safe. The dyes and stuff they're using, we were talking about that earlier. It's all safe, okay?
It kind of already looked green before.
And it was all right. It's more green than blue. That's true, Kayla. Okay, turning our eyes back here to things happening here at home. Even though the Oscars are good and over with, a year full of films is still ahead. A locally produced movie is about to make its debut. Mad River will open at Little Art Theater in Yellow Springs on Saturday, April 4th at 7 o'clock. The writer and director, Jared Robbins, is a Fairborn native, so we have to get out there and support him, you guys. Mad River was made entirely in Ohio. Congratulations to him. Hard work to get this off the ground.
Very nice.
We love supporting local. Okay, while we are staying here at home, keeping our eyes on the calendar, looking ahead to tomorrow. It's St. Patrick's Day, you guys. But before the festivities start, the celebrations get underway, we have to know how to stay safe. We need to know what to keep an eye out for once we finally do get outside. So to tell us a little bit about what to expect and how to do just that is Jeremy Roy. He's the Chief of Staff for Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, and he's going to break down exactly what we need to be looking out for this holiday. Chief, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. So I'll have you, I guess the first thing I'll ask you is break down the number one thing that we need to be on the lookout for ahead of St. Patrick's Day tomorrow.
Yeah, I think what everybody wants to talk about, we want folks to go out and have a really good time, enjoy themselves, but we want them to do it safely. So there's a lot of programs that are out there. The Montgomery County Prosecutor's Office is doing their Arrive Safe program again. And now with all the rideshare apps like Uber and Lyft, it's very easy to make a plan. If someone can't come and pick you up, you have a plan B by being able to get onto one of those apps and get home safely.
Yeah, and Chief, you've probably been doing this for a couple of years now with the St. Patrick's Day, and you guys kind of see how crazy it gets, but you're still being prepared. You said that there's going to be some more crews out there, more than usual for tomorrow.
Yeah, every year we always have a saturated patrol along with other jurisdictions to make sure that we're out and about and are seen. And again, it's not about arresting people. The good thing is because of all the ride shares and the information that the news and you guys put out and we try to do with our public relations, some of our DR crashes are going down a lot, and that's what we want. So again, we just want people to have a plan, do it safely, but we will have saturated patrol and an OVI checkpoint that will be coming out tomorrow to make sure folks that are out there enjoying St. Patty's Day are doing it safely.
And you just touched on that. I do want to ask you real quick before we let you go is numbers, statistics. Can we talk a difference between what we saw last year? Because you said things are going down, which is good. That's the numbers we want to be trending downward.
Right, we were showing a 15% downward trend with OVI crashes, but the problem we're also seeing is, this stigma over I'm buzz drive compared to I'm too drunk. And one of those things is, people believe that they're just buzz driving because they're over the legal limit, but actually that contributes to 30% of the crashes in Montgomery County.
Wow. That is important information to remember. Chief, thank you so much for breaking that down for us. We're remembering to stay safe and just always find a DD. Always have a ride home, right?
Or get an
That's
Uber or
great
Lyft.
advice. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Chief, for breaking that down for us this morning. We are going to take a quick break. When we get back, we are going to take a look at what is coming up in Living Dayton and those React to That responses. Don't go away. Welcome back, everyone. Jumping right into those React to That responses. We're talking about the Oscars still, and what was your favorite moment? There's so many to choose from. I shared a few of mine. Let's hear from you guys now. Lenny says, Michael B. Jordan, straight like that.
So true.
The end. Michael B. Jordan, anything.
Period.
From him winning for Best Actor, him, Smokestack, oh my gosh. And I just, anything Michael B. Jordan. And his mom was there.
Yeah, that was really sweet.
That was
And
the
I
best
loved
part.
the Conan O'Brien part where he was like, oh, everybody in the audience is Michael B. Jordan. And it was like all the different Michael B. Jordans. I'm like, I like this.
So that was a good
This
one,
was
Lenny.
cute, yeah.
Finally, Denise says Jesse Buckley's win. Okay, that was a good one.
Yes.
We'll accept that. Good
Clap it up
wins.
for Jesse Buckley.
Finally, we are looking ahead to what is coming up in Living in Dayton. You guys, we just did a big ooh at the one we're all excited about because people don't know this, but Kayla and I are some shoppers. So
Yes, aren't we
what's
all?
in-
We
what's in
love
it?
a good shopping experience. And guess what? Dillard's is coming to the mall at Fairfield Commons.
Oh, boy.
So that grand opening is going to be this week. We're going to preview what all you can get there. There's tons of giveaways, lots to do, lots to look forward to. So I hope you guys are excited for that.
Lovely.
Definitely
And before
excited.
that, we are taking a look. It's a fun in the kitchen, but it's not an eat. We're taking a look at some fun cocktails today, aren't
Yes,
we?
we're taking a look at what's to drink, some
Yep.
festive cocktails. So the Silos Bar is stopping by, and they're going to show us what they have for this season. It's going to be good.
Perfect. We are so excited about that. Okay, before we let you guys go, Emily, I'll have you answer. I react to that question. Did you have a favorite Oscars moment, and why was
I
it
did.
Michael
I
B. Jordan?
had so many favorites. I did love the intro with Conan O'Brien and the weapons
Yeah, it was
announcement.
good.
That was so funny. Those kids. I would love to be one of those kids that got to chase him. Right?
Yeah,
at the
right. And they
Oscars.
looked like they had so much fun.
Also, another highlight for me was when Tiana Taylor about pulled down the director going up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
She was so excited.
Yeah, she was so excited. That was funny.
That was a good one.
And obviously, I loved One Battle After Another, so I was so happy to see them. win.
Okay, yeah, and I need to see that. I still have not, you guys. Oh, great moments. I need to actually go back and watch all of the movies. They just really
I know a
was
couple I
illustrating
didn't
my watch
see
list.
either, but they're on my watch list.
Yeah.
Perfect. You got plenty to do this 2 News Now. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me. Emily for Living Dayton, Kayla Ferris, Alexis Bellamy, 2 News Now on this Monday. We will see you guys back here, hopefully in less wind on Tuesday. Have a good one.